Do you ever just feel uninspired? I'm currently having one of those kinds of days, which is hard, especially as a content creator, because that's supposed to be your entire job, is being creative. But you can't really create something if you're not creatively inspired to do so. This lack of inspiration applies to anything creative. Sometimes this lack of inspiration can be caused by burnout, especially if it's something you do every single day of your life. Or sometimes you can just be having an off day, and that's okay. Creativity isn't something you can really force. I mean, you can try, but usually you won't really get anywhere, or if you do, you probably won't get the kind of results you want. And also, forcing it isn't satisfying or fulfilling. It won't help you express whatever you're trying to express with whatever you're creating. The whole process will just feel off. In most cases, creativity is just something that kind of has to happen on its own, and it's okay to take a step back and just let it happen naturally. If you don't feel up to creating, it's okay to just take a day. Let yourself relax, let your brain reset. I guarantee you'll feel better about it and even more inspired when you come back later. You know that episode of SpongeBob where he's writing a paper and he just manages to write the word the and then like the entire house burns down? That's kind of how it can feel sometimes. Especially for like writer's block, it's so annoying. Like you want to create something but your mind just goes blank. You cannot think of any ideas, you can't write anything, you just cannot do anything. Your brain just cannot focus on it. This can happen in any creative field. Whether you're writing, drawing, making music, videos, trying to come up with ideas, and so on. It happens to everyone. But instead of stressing about it when you're having one of these kinds of days, maybe just try to look for inspiration. Everything is inspired by something after all, and it's okay to take inspiration from somewhere as long as you don't completely rip off the original idea. Make it your own and put your own spin on it. It'll be even more special to you that way. Because it'll be something you did with your own unique perspective, your own unique ideas, and it'll be special to you. As humans in general, but especially for creative people, we go through phases of being consumers and being creators. Sometimes we feel like making something, and we'll put all of our effort in and we'll make something amazing. But it's impossible to be in a creative mindset 24/7. The other side of creativity is consumption. You need to experience things in order to have good ideas in the first place. Experiences get our creative brain juices flowing and get us feeling inspired to make something. It's completely okay to take a break from creating for a bit and be in a consumption phase as long as you don't waste your entire time doom scrolling social media and TikTok. Look for new ideas, experience new things, watch some videos or movies, or maybe even just take a walk and let your brain relax. Hang out with some friends, touch some grass. Just enjoy nature for a bit. I guarantee you'll feel much better and definitely less frustrated about your brain not working. Seeing other people's creations will help you develop your own taste as well, what you like and what you don't like about things, and it'll help you develop your own creative style. It can help with direction too, which can be another big struggle. Sometimes you may want to create something, but just don't know exactly what or where to get started. Take a YouTube video for example. Say you want to make one. Sometimes it can be hard to get started. I know I struggle with this. What's a good video idea? A good title? Thumbnail? How do you make the video itself? How do you be entertaining? How do you keep people watching? It can all be a lot to figure out if you don't have any idea of a structure to work with. But with getting started, the thing that I found that works best for me is literally just doing it. Just jump in somewhere. You don't have to overthink it or be a perfectionist about every little detail. Just do something. Get started with one piece of it and the rest will follow. You actually have to want to create the thing too. If it's not something you really want to do or you're not passionate about, you're not going to have any motivation in the first place to get started. And especially if it is a personal creative project, why would you force yourself to do something that you're not passionate about? It'd be better for you to work on something that you actually want to create and something you're excited about. Making yourself do something that you don't really want to do will just make the entire thing worse. You won't be motivated, you won't put all of your effort in, you'll procrastinate, and you probably won't even get the result that you want at the end, and it just won't be worth it. Creativity shouldn't have to be hard, usually. I'm not saying that there aren't hard parts to all creative projects, because there are, but the act of doing it should be fulfilling, and you should be proud of what you made when you finish. The struggle shouldn't be you forcing yourself to do it in the first place. Remember that it's okay to take time, let things happen naturally, and especially don't rush. Things will work out if you're creating something that you actually really care about, and you'll be really proud that you did. But it's okay to take a break every once in a while. Subscribe if this helps.